Welcome, everyone. We are thrilled that you are joining us for the Women in Tech Summit, really kicking off Austin Startup Week. I believe at last count, we have over 250 rockstar women that have registered for this event, and I could not be more thrilled than to host this. So my name is Wendy Howell, and I'm the Chief of Staff for Cisco Systems, and I'm also a passionate advocate for all things girl and all things women in technology, entrepreneurship, and STEM. First off, I would like to thank Capital Factory, everyone, the entire team, for continuing to bring us really impactful programming and amazing events. And I think we'll go ahead and move over to some of our housekeeping. So first of all, you are currently in the stage area. Please utilize chat as much as possible. We want to make this quite interactive. So we appreciate you introducing yourself and putting your questions and comments into the chat. If you need to, or if you do get lost as you're popping around between this live thing and also over to the networking, please make sure that you go to the help desk, which is located in the expo area. So I think what we would like to do next is bring up one of our community partners. Her name is Jess Gaffney, and she is the CEO and Executive Director of Women at Austin. Hey, sorry.
Hi.
Took a minute. I thought we didn't have you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. I was apparently backstage, so
no worries at all.
Yeah.
No worries at all. So great to meet you. And as we had our little exchange previously, you guys are really killing it over at Women at Austin.
Thank you.
I would love for you to share with our audience, for those who may not be familiar with what Women at Austin is and what they do or what you do, maybe you could share a little bit about the mission, and maybe you could also share a little bit about what I know is a recent win with the launch of Beam. I think our audience would be very excited to hear about this.
Yeah, thank you, Wendy. And we have been trying to connect for so long. It's so great to be chatting together.
Absolutely.
So yeah, hi everybody, I'm Jess. I lead Women at Austin. We are a 501c3 nonprofit that advances women entrepreneurs that are striving to scale their companies. So, we really focus on women founders that are looking to grow large companies at a fast rate. And our specific focus is definitely on fundraising, so raising capital. And of course, as most women know that are passionate about women founders, on the macro level, the statistics about women founders being funded are just embarrassing for 2020, really. The percentage of women founders that are funded at the venture capital level is, less than 4%, and about 20% for angel funding. And, we early on, when I joined Women at Austin about a year ago, we did focus groups with women founders, and we've done qualitative and quantitative research ever since. And it just over and over confirms that early stage capital is the biggest barrier for women founders that want to scale. So as you said, I'm just thrilled that we launched our newest initiative called Beam Angel Network last month. And this is something we had been working on well before COVID. It was just like a sparkle of an idea when I first joined, and I'm just like over the moon that we were able to make it happen. And not only that, but just the momentum around it has been amazing.
And have you seen, because of everything that we're all now dealing with under COVID, have you seen any glitches or slowdowns, or what challenges have you seen?
Yeah, when COVID happened, as I mentioned, we had already been working on this like full steam ahead, and I was just like, oh geez, what is going to happen now? Because we were already seeing so many of our founders suffering so much, right? And what we have found, which has been amazing, is that I think a lot of investors are really reprioritizing their values and thinking through where they want to put their money and their time. So we have had an outpouring of investors that now really want to support women founders, not only through their checkbooks, but through their networks and their connections. And so we've seen, even more than we expected. And, we're close to confirming over $1 million in investment commitments. So it's just, thrilling. And, what I think also has been so inspiring to me is that, the investors, like I said, are not just like, I want to write a check. They're like, how else can I help?
They want to be involved, which is so much. I mean, the check is very impactful, obviously, but it's that engagement and interaction and really wanting to support the entire org. I think that's fantastic.
Exactly. And, for women too, it's just having that stamp of approval too, because these are women that most likely want to move on and raise a institutional round or, venture capital round. So this would be the first step in that journey. And, having that stamp of approval that you have this, these investors that have already written you a check and are working with you and and are mentors for you is really priceless when it comes to raising an institutional round, for sure.
Absolutely. What do you anticipate from a growth perspective for your particular organization? Are you expanding from a people perspective or just, looking to expand the portfolio?
Yeah. So, one of the things I'm most excited about is that we're expanding geographically. So obviously, Women at Austin is headquartered in Austin, but the Beam Angel Network is focused on supporting women founders throughout the state of Texas. And I think a silver lining with COVID is also that we really moved a lot more, virtually faster than we planned to. So we also have, now been able to expand our other programs, beyond just Austin and in person. So I think, geographically is a big one for us. But yes, we also hope to grow our team and really our community, because now we have all these new investor members. So
so it's today Austin, tomorrow Texas, then the States, and then the globe. How about that?
Exactly.
Fantastic. Well,
women are taking over the world, so as they
exactly
should.
So as it should be. So thank you very much. We're so happy to have you be, one of our community partners. You're doing amazing work. I know you guys did not form that long ago, so what you have accomplished thus far is pretty fantastic and pretty stellar. So, shout out to you. Kudos to your entire organization.
Thanks for making my Monday. Yeah. And if anyone wants to find out more, please go to womenataustin.org to get involved, whether you're a founder, join our membership, whether you're an investor, become an investor member, a sponsor. There's so many ways to get involved. So thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Jess. And have a great rest of your day. I hope you stay around with us.
I would love to.